Here's a hot take for you. The new Legend of the Galactic Heroes series is pretty alright. It's not bad at all. Yeah.
Why would you say something so controversial that's so brave?
I'm going to proceed with this video assuming you have at least some familiarity with the original series. If you don't, the TLDW is go watch the original. You can stream it online legally somewhere now, it's great. And if you're aching for more Galactic Heroes afterward, then check out this readaptation. It's got its differences, some good, some bad, and it's absolutely not a waste of your time, but the original is a better use of your time. Alright, now details. So far, this new adaptation is keeping pace with the old. Both took 2 episodes for the Battle of Astarta. How the hell do you say that? Episode 3 is where this new one really starts to rearrange events, but it has not adopted an accelerated pace. In fact, episode 3 in particular I quite enjoyed for the events it ended up covering. This is one of the 2 places where I'll say it has an edge on the old series. The original had a tendency to flash back to the childhoods of Reinhardt and Siegfried, to the point that you could probably make a drinking game out of it. They happened often enough that you could definitely cut or combine and condense a few and not miss out on much. In the new series, the first flashback thus far was more substantive than most, if any, from the original. It covered a wide range of events while sneaking in some world building for the Empire and establishing Reinhardt's goals and motivations, all while not feeling rushed. The whole bit managed to be concise, entertaining, and substantial, which I feel deserves a little recognition. On music, the original series is famous for being set almost entirely to classical music. This music lends to every scene a sense of grandiosity and timelessness that few original scores can ever hope to approach. Therefore, that the new series has a new original score would seem to be a mark against it from the outset. And while the new score predictably doesn't match up to the classical compositions and their grand sense of timelessness, the new score does have the advantage of being tailor-made for the new show. That is to say, while the old score was essentially just thrown in where it might have fit, and I'm oversimplifying that, I know. The new score can be made from scratch to fit the scene as required. The clearest example of this is at the end of episode 3, where Reinhardt lays out his ambitions and the music accordingly swells, and it's like, ah! Cool. It's replacing recycled grandiosity with carefully constructed pieces that can maximize the impact of a scene in a way the classical pieces struggle to. That's not to say I dislike the original presentation. Come on guys, the original is like a 10 out of 10 in my book. I don't dislike anything. But I can't deny that I'm excited to see or hear how the new show will take advantage of its original score. The original series does have its share of big space battles, but it's known for its more tactical approach to them. Characters would have lengthy discussions on tactics, strategies, and the political implications of whatever actions they might take, and that was all part of the appeal. The appeal was not lost in the new show, as the director is a self-proclaimed fan of the original, however it is subdued. The first couple of episodes do feature discussions that weave together politics and tactics, but it didn't take up as much time before the lasers and explosions started. In the original series, battles would sometimes act as a payoff for the long discussions leading up to it. In the first 2 episodes of the new show, there's a brief discussion and then a whole lot of battle. This new adaptation seems to be putting a greater focus on spectacle, which, while not bad, is not as interesting. For what it's worth, the CG ships are actually pretty nice looking, and the camera and effects work have made for more visually spectacular battles than anything the old show was capable of. But I'm not sure this was a worthwhile trade-off. The optimistic way of looking at it is that the new show is providing a visual upgrade for old fans while using the spectacle to draw in new fans, but I'm not always optimistic. For instance, there's one aspect of the visuals that is definitely not an upgrade: the character designs. This feels like the most redundant thing for me to talk about, as people have had plenty of time to dissect them before the show started, and they have done so. I don't much care to repeat what's already been said, but I will say that I find it super weird that everyone's gone almost be shonen in what's supposed to be a serious war drama. God, that sounds stupid saying it out loud, serious war drama. I suppose whether or not these designs work for you is all down to personal taste, and for what it's worth, I don't think any of them are outright bad, but man, Hot Guy Yang is never going to beat Chill Dude Yang. That's about all the important things I have to say for now, so I'll squeeze in one unimportant thing here at the end. Every opening of the original series was some corny song sung in English by Japanese performers who were actually sometimes spot on with their English, but the songs were still cheesy as hell. Thus, it follows that the opening for the new series is also sung in English, and what other Japanese composer does weird modern foreign language songs but good old Hiroyuki Sawano? His new composition fits in thematically with the old ones, being English and all, while still adding a little Sawano spice, complete with choruses and everything. I like it. So those are my hot takes on Ginga EU Densets, die neue These. It is fine, and you could do worse. I'll keep watching it. And that's it. If I'm being honest, the main purpose of this video is just to test out my new microphone stuff, and to get some quick content out while I work my way through Hardcatch, which is going great so far, by the way. Yeah, that's it. Quick video done.